Horse number 1. If it likes the look of the fences, then this one could go all the way. Number 2. How many tickets have you bought on number 2? It's a pity now that the refund desk is closed. And horse number 3, the distance could be a little too much, but he's in there with a great chance. Horse number 4, the driver of the horse box tossed up whether to take the horse to the racetrack or the knacker's yard. Number 5, he just loves the jumps and the course and is very strongly fancied. Horse number 6, he never fails to disappoint his vast army of followers. Horse number 7, I like this horse. He seems to be getting stronger with every outing. Number 8, in his last races he's finished 4th, 3rd, 2nd. Let's hope it'll be first today.
Orders and off. 4 was the first to begin. The grey 3 on the inside gives chase in second, and then comes the vivid orange of the 2, followed then by 7 out wide as they got over the first, and 8 is observing from the rear of the field with 6 just in advance of him. Fanning out across the course before they jump the next couple of fences. These next 2 fences come up very quickly indeed. It's a plain fence followed by an open ditch. 3 will lead towards the inside. 1 or 2 of them got in very close to that, in particular the 2 and the 4. As they go now towards this ditch, and it's the red, white and blue of the 4 who will lead, and the jockey made his mind at 4 in there, but he was out-jumped round the outside by the 2, and then towards the outside came 7, and now the early lead of the 3 has dropped back through the field. He's now back in 4th place. Remember, this is a horse who is taking a steep drop down in trip today. 5 is racing in 5th, then the favourite the 1, then towards the outside is the 6, and still wagging the tail is the 8, who was second here earlier on in the season. So in line for home, it's still well over a circuit of Plumpton ahead of them, and it's the 2 on the outside of the 4 as they come towards this next one, and the 4 just landed a bit awkwardly over that. Then came the 7, and then the grey 3, right on the inside the pale blue of the 5, followed then by the 1 who's travelling well. So too is the 6 on the outside, and the 8's just been niggled along at the rear of the field. That was a great bold leap by the 2 at the fence, which will be the last with a circuit to go. The jockey looks through his legs and he likes what he sees. He's got a lead of 2.5 lengths. The 2 leads the 4, followed then by the 7 on the outside. The 3's on the inside, and then comes the 1. If you're on this favourite, the 1 in the royal blue with the orange checks, I don't think you're too worried at the moment. No beads of sweat so far with a circuit to go. He's travelling nicely, but so too is the 6 on the outside, and then came the 5, and still the back marker is the 8, and once again he's come off the bit. That horse, the 8, is running in snatches. So they pass the stables, and often at this point on the course at Plumpton, 1 or 2 horses say, I think I've had enough, thank you very much, and they tend to put the brakes on, and that's possibly the case with this leader. Although the lead is 3 lengths, the 2 certainly isn't helping his rider, who's now just urging him to go a little bit quicker. Then comes the 4 on the inside. The 7 makes ground round the outside. Then the favourite making ground the 1 as they go towards this tricky fence at the top of the hill for the second and final time. All safely over. 6 is last but 1, and 8 is right out the back of the field. He's yet to pass a rival. He probably won't. Now they're making the run down the side of the course and on now towards the 2 fences at the end of the back straight. 4 fences to take, and the 2 is trying to run the sting out of the others now. The 7 on the outside of the 3, and then driven towards the wide outside comes the 4. The 1 still travels well, only in 5th place. Make it 4th. He's making handy progress, and now at the back of the field the 8 has been pulled up. The 8 is out of the race at the 4th from home. That's 3 out, and it was the 2 who led, and it was an anxious peek over his shoulder by the jockey as he goes now into the railway station turn. He's just got over a quarter of a mile to go. Can the 2 hold on? Here come the battalions in behind. The 3's in second, the 7 is in third, and now the favourite, the 1, is being driven along, but he is finding for his rider. Still, they make the turn back towards home. 2 plain fences to take, and it's 2 who's out in front, and second place is the 1. He's now staying on. That was the second from home. It was 2 who led 1. Then comes the 3, the grey. Towards the outside is the 7. Don't rule out the 5 as they come down towards the final fence, and now the favourite bursts through between horses. 1 goes on, 2 on the far side, 3 on the near side. The 1 didn't get very high at the final fence. He's handed the 2 another chance, head to head, toe to toe inside the final 50 yards. 1 and 2, 1 beat 2, 1, 2 and 3. Well, it's simple, this racing game, isn't it? Simple as 1, 2, 3. But the 1 really had to work hard in the end on a track that probably didn't suit him. Top jockey has got him home, but you had to sweat in the final strides. Here's the official order of finish. 1, beat 2, beat 3.